Oh, what is up? What is up? Coach Prime and them on a mission in his transfer portal, man. They are on a mission. They are on a mission. I must say that they're on a mission. I should have known, you know, how Coach Prime get down in his transfer portal. I should have known. He's tearing it up right now, and he's not even the transfer portal ain't even far from being over yet. It's just getting started. They actually just getting warmed up. He already single-handedly took over. I mean, he already single-handedly took care of the linebacker position. So we ain't got to worry about no linebackers, okay? Linebacker position is over. I got to put my vlog shades on. When I put these vlog shades on, I put these cheap sunglasses on, these my vlog shades. You see I got that Colorado Buffaloes on. Come on, man. You see what I'm saying? I got the Colorado. Okay, now now when I get the vlog shades on, I really start talking. Make sure y'all wipe y'all feet off when y'all come in and give me a like, because I only got one like. You know, what did I do to y'all, man? What did I do to y'all to get one like, yo? What did I do? All right, let me apologize, man. I apologize. Thank you for that person that just gave me the like. Thank you. I'm out here at the airport. Yo, check this out real quick. We're going to get into the transfer portal. Yo, there's a pothole right by the airport. I hit it last night. I had to go get a new tire, brand new tire this morning. Okay? So I was down bad last night. Y'all didn't know about it. I was down bad. I hit a pothole. I had to change the tire. And another dude, like 5 cars in back of me hit the same pothole, then he had a flat. When I just got here, another dude sitting on the road, he got a flat. Yo, this pothole out here is straight from hell, okay? I made a mental note where that pothole is. Never again. Never again. The pothole, it's a hole, but it has like spikes in it. So if you it's not a regular pothole. If you hit the pothole, your tire's done. I don't care if you got a new tire, it's done. Man, so that's what happened right there. So I'm out here chilling. You know what I'm saying? And talk a little transfer portal business. I should have known that Coach Prime was going to start wigging out in the transfer portal. He wigging out right now. He's already took care of the linebacker position. We ain't got to worry about that no more. So he's stopping that run as we speak. He's stopping the run. You know, last year they said they couldn't stop the run. This year, this season coming up, yo, you say good to see you. Long time don't hear. Who's that? You ain't seen me in a minute? I've been up, man. I've been up. I've been on. I've been live, you know. You probably just wasn't on. But yeah, man, I should have known that he's wigging out in his transfer portal, man. I had to go ahead and put the Colorado, you know what I'm saying? I had to go, you know what I'm saying? I had to go put the Mitchell and Ness hoodie on just for the occasion. People out here like, you from Colorado? No, I'm not from Colorado, but, you know, I have a podcast, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you follow it, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, he wigging out in his transfer portal. You know what I'm saying? He's having it his way now, you know, in the transfer portal. Man, when he got the guy from Texas, I said, yes, he wigging out now. Now he's showing out. He's showing out in the transfer portal. So he took care of the linebackers. That's straight now. You could tell that he got his signature written all over everything. He's looking at these players, he's identifying who are dogs or not, and he's signing them. He's signing them, man. And I'm hopeful now. Now I'm hopeful for next season. Oh yes. I got my mind right. I'm like, okay. I'm like, damn, where the linebackers at, man? Where the SEC players? You know how I am. Where the SEC at? He said, oh yeah, where the SEC? Let me go sign somebody from Texas real quick on you. Now, there go your SEC, man. You know, then he signed the guy from Rutgers, the offensive lineman. I said, okay, he a Jersey guy. I'm in Jersey, you know how it is. I said, okay, I feel him now. He trying to buy himself a bowl game. what he doing is he trying to buy himself a bowl game. That's what he doing. And then whatever happened from there happens. But yeah, man, this is where the coaches compete right now in the transfer portal. They're competing right now. The recruiting, you know, so they only got a short window though, to do all this, and he's hitting the ground running, you know, and at least I know they're gonna have something for opening day. They're gonna have a nice product, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? Again, you don't know what the players are gonna do when they get there, but he got some players that's already proven. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jersey, stand up. I'm out here now in this funky ass airport. I don't know why I do it to myself. Why I come out here, man? Why I come out? Yo, the airport got a food truck in the parking lot, man. It's crazy. I wouldn't suggest, well, I ain't gonna talk bad on no, you know what I'm saying, because it's convenience, but I made a mistake and had some fries, and I scarfed the fries down because I was hungry. Man, I started sweating. I think the grease was bad. I started sweating, yo. Man, I had to go to the store, man, and buy some medicine, yo, or something. It was crazy. I don't eat a lot of fast food, so that's one thing. I don't eat a lot of fast food. I just can't. If I go to McDonald's, I have to go home. That McDonald's run right through me. Like I don't have a thing of prune juice. It's crazy. I don't like what is they feeding us at McDonald's, man, for that to happen? That's almost like eating White Castle hamburgers for me. But yeah, man, the transfer portal. Yo, did y'all hear about Staub? Tell me y'all heard about Staub. Press 1, yo. He got a visit at Ohio State. Bro, did y'all hear about Staub? Yo, hold up, stop the presses. Yo, coach, man, get Staub out of that transfer portal, man. What he going to Ohio State? He got a visit at Ohio State? And he got a visit at Ohio State. He's on a visit at Ohio State. Yo, stop. Yo, what? Something ain't right here, yo. I'm sorry, yo. Something ain't right. Conspiracy. Can I ask y'all a question? How does I'm happy for him. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy. And then he got also a visit at Kentucky, and we just had a player. We just had a player. Yeah, but he gonna be ain't Julian Sand at Ohio State? Julian Sand is there. He gonna be the backup regardless if he go to Ohio State. Now, anything could happen. Julian Sand could go down and he could work his way up to the second spot and he'd be playing. Guys, you imagine him on the field at Ohio State? You said Staub not that good, but here's the thing though. If he's not that good, how does he got a visit at Ohio State? Think about that. Ohio State? I thought it was a Miami of Ohio. I said, yeah, it's Miami of Ohio. They said, nah, Max, Ohio State. Go look at Twitter or X account. So I went to X account, and the Buffs X account reported it. I think DNVR Buffs reported it, and also the SCO Buffs account reported. So I'm scrolling. I said, got to be Miami of Ohio. It's a typo. So I went on the sports website, you know, with the portal news. He got a couple visits lined up. Ohio State, Kentucky, and somewhere else. But somebody that used to play for the Buffs, didn't they sign to Kentucky? I can't remember who it is. Maybe somebody just signed to Kentucky or something like that. And shout out to London Merritt. He's going to Clemson. So one thing I could say is this. If you play at Colorado, for the new players that's coming in, it's a very good platform to be at. Let me tell you why. You come to Colorado and ball out, sky's the limit. They may not be able to pay you, but you can go somewhere and get some money. You said people are not looking at his film. Hold on. Let me see. People are not looking at his film. You watch him play. Yeah, but okay, you got to answer this question for me though. How did he get a visit at Ohio State? Why would Ohio State waste their time if he ain't good? Yeah, Martin Luther Staub. Maybe that's what it is, man. He got superpowers, man. Ohio State? Yo, Staub, I'm not hating on Staub. I hope that wherever he goes, he find him a spot. Because, it's a lot of people in the transfer portal. It's a lot of people in the transfer portal. And I'm sorry if my video is a little choppy because I'm at the airport. And it might just go away in a second. So I'm trying to get everything out. So, I mean, you guys could say, well, they're not looking at his film and this and that. But there's a lot of quarterbacks in the portal. I'm not saying he's going to Ohio State. That's not what I'm saying. Yeah, I know McPherson is at Penn State. I think he's projected to sign at Penn State, right? I'm not talking about Miss McPherson. I'm talking about Martin Luther Staub. They said Penn State, and it wasn't no typo. Because I had made a comment. I said, oh, they said, Max, that's not a typo. That's not a typo. Ohio State, Kentucky, and another school. I'm thinking somebody told me, yeah, he might go to Southern and all that. You know what I'm saying? You said he's a nice guy. Where is Sincere Brown? Sincere Brown preparing for the NFL. He's out of playing time. He don't have no more eligibility. And I heard our center from last season, he's getting ready to try to get a waiver to try to play again. You said Cincinnati, the other school? Yeah, Cincinnati. That was another school that he going to. He going to some big schools for an interview. You know what I'm saying? He going to some mighty big schools for an interview. So shout out to Staub, man. I'm thinking he going to Prairie View or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way y'all talking, like Prairie View, or I'm thinking he going to JUCO or something. The way y'all be talking, like he ain't that good and he going to JUCO. Bro, he at Ohio State. If for him to put Ohio State uniform on, that's big, even whether he play or not. Whether he play or not. He at Ohio State, the Ohio State. I mean, damn, what's next? Michigan? Damn, Staub. But shout out to Staub, man. Shout out to Staub. Shout out to Staub. All right, so I heard that. Yo, I had to tell y'all that. I know y'all heard about it. I was like, stop the presses. Stop the presses, man. Hey, man, maybe Coach Prime pulling some strings for him because he said he would do that. He said that there's some people in the portal. Coach Prime mentioned there's a player that jumped into the portal. He said, man, I don't want him to get stuck in that portal. We're going to have to help him out. You know what I'm saying? If I got to make a call here and there, we got to get him out the portal. He said he ain't coming back here because he in the portal. But now that he's in the portal, I don't want my guys to get stuck. So he gonna land somewhere. I know they have a lot of QBs up there, but the fact of the matter is, guys, the fact that he's going for a why would they waste their time? And he going to Ohio State. He must have some connections. And you know what I'm saying, like that. But I'm not saying he going to Ohio State. He got other schools he going to. Yeah, he is a competitor. He is a competitor. He is. I remember that first year. Remember they had the military come in, and they were on their arms, trying to stand up so they won't so their stomach won't hit the ground. Yo, he won that. I believe he won that. So he got it in him. He is a competitor. He learned under Shador. Yeah, I know London went to Clemson. I understand that. That's not surprising that for some of the players, that's not surprising, that he landed at Clemson. The reason being is because Colorado, believe it or not, whether they won 3 games or not, it's still a big platform. And if you are proven, if Coach Prime said, yeah, the kid can play, because you know they call him. You know the coaches are called, coach, hey, coach, this kid in the transfer portal, we about to meet with him. How is his character? Is he good? Character means a lot, guys. Character means a lot. So how is his character? Oh, his character is good, man. He said, you know, Coach Prime vouched for Staub. You know this. Remember, he vouched for him the first year. He said, if he want to transfer, I got him. So the fact of the matter is, if Coach Prime is vouching for this kid, at least I'll put him on my roster. He might not be the first string, but he's good enough to be on the roster. But I'm not saying he's going to Ohio State. I'm just saying he got an interview there. But he's going to other places as well. So he may not land at Ohio State. He may land wherever. There's a lot of kids in the transfer portal, man. And the fact that shout out to Staub, yo. I like Staub. Staub been there 3 years. Staub was down for 3 years. He learned under 2 years under Shedeur. 2 years, he had to have learned something. 2 years under Shedeur, and he did get that ball down the field when he got in the game. He did get the ball down the field. Colorado had a problem getting the ball to the receivers last year. They did. They played musical chairs with the quarterbacks. So, and then the other kid, he surprised me because I'm listening to what everybody's saying. Oh, he can't play, this and that. He lazy. He can't play, this and that. And he's at Ole Miss. He just signed with Ole Miss. So he got connections. I heard his old coach is up there, so he got connections. It's all about connections. It's all about not burning bridges. Not burning bridges. You say he's a great backup. He's smart. But let me tell you something. Y'all would have said the same thing about Tom Brady at Michigan. I remember Tom Brady at Michigan. You guys would have said Tom Brady was garbage. Y'all would have said that. Tom Brady was 4th on the depth chart at Michigan and worked his way up to #1. You guys would have said he's garbage. If you had saw him at the NFL Combine, you would have said he's garbage. It's one thing that you can't measure. You cannot quantify the person's heart. You can't quantify that. You just have to find out. You have to find out. You can't quantify it. You can't measure somebody's heart because you can't see it. You have to, the only way you can't see it when them walking around. You have to see it when the lights come on. That's when you see it. And also the preparation. Do they watch film and stuff like that? Are they a nice guy in the locker room? You know, different things like that. Are they willing to lay it on the line? You know, all that matters. Sometimes hustle beats talent. Hustle. I remember my high school coach used to say that. He said, the reason why I put you in a game, because I didn't think I was going to get in a game. He told me to get in a game. I ain't have my damn helmet. Because I didn't think I was getting a game. They called me up from the freshman squad. Because we had freshmen at my school. We had freshman, JV, and we had varsity. So my school was pretty small. So the freshmen played JV. It just understood that you're going to play JV because we needed people on JV to fill a roster spot. So a couple of people got hurt and they said, we calling you up to varsity. I said, okay, because he said at best, we could put you in for special teams. So I thought that was my assignment because I was practicing majority on special teams. And I like hitting people. I like hitting people when they can't see it. So and back then we had them big ass shoulder pads, them shoulder pads that will for sure give you CTE. We had them big ass shoulder pads, right? So I felt like I was invincible, right? So he said, okay, you're coming to the game. Because, we only suit up a certain amount of people to go to the game. But I was on the bench. I was on the bench. I wasn't even getting in special teams. Not even on the punt return. I wasn't on the punt team or the kick team. I was, but I was on the bench just in case somebody got hurt. And guess what happened? He said, go ahead and get in. I said, I told my positional coach, I said, we're not punting right now. He said, get in the game. We about to get in the game after the timeout. You got to go ahead and get in the huddle. And I went to go get my helmet. I couldn't find it. My boy played a trick on me and hid my helmet. I said, I can't find my helmet. The coach, he chewed me out to the point where he lost his voice. That's how much he yelled at me. He lost his damn voice. And then he said, find your helmet. We need somebody. So they put me in at motherfucking tight end. Motherfucking tight end. I said, no. He said, didn't you practice? I said, I practiced, but y'all said I wasn't playing. So I got in there. I had a blocking assignment and got whooped. When I tell you I got whooped, you know when somebody hits you and you fall all the way back, but you don't got nothing to brace yourself because your feet is off the ground. You ever get hit where you're going back like this and your feet is dangling like this? Yo, my feet was dangling like, and I went all the way back. And then when I went back, my legs was all the way up in the air and I flipped over. People were laughing. And, but for some reason, they said I did okay because I prevented a sack or something, or I helped a run. But I got my ass whooped. But the person, next thing I know, the running back is all the way up the field. He's all the way up the field. But my ass is still on the ground looking at, I had stars. You know how you see stars? And then I heard somebody say, get the hell up. Get his ass up and keep going. I got beat on the next play. When I talk about beat, I got hit, but we both fell down because I cheated. So he hit me again, but I grabbed a piece of his jersey and he fell down with me. The ref didn't see it. I fell down, then the person, he got another good yard. So then at halftime, they did the unthinkable. They did the unthinkable. They put me in at center. Now, you said JoJo gone? JoJo who? I don't know. No. Wait a minute. Let me see what y'all talking about. What y'all mean? You said JoJo in the portal? Joseph Williams? No, I thought what's his name was in the portal. There's another receiver that just went in the portal, not Joseph Williams, the other one. What's the other one, guys? Not Joseph Williams, another one. Yeah, I think they messing with me because I can't see the news right now. Yeah, Cam Michael. Cam Michael just entered the portal, man. You said Joseph Williams just entered the portal. Well, Joseph Williams, let me say something about Joseph Williams. Let me say something about Joseph Williams and Cam Michael, because Cam had a lot of injuries. He has a couple injuries. So we don't know where he gonna, you know, maybe his ceiling is high. He is fast. But Joseph Williams has some good production. He has some really good production. Yeah, that's what I know. Joseph Williams has some good production, but you guys saying he in the portal? You said Joseph Williams just entered the portal. Okay, well, what can I say about that? I didn't know. I didn't know he was. I guess it's not surprising. I mean, people just entering the portal at whatever time. You said it's not true. Okay, he's saying it's not true. You mean Cam Michael? Is it Cam Michael or Cam McHale? Cam Michael. I think I'm pronouncing his name wrong. Cam entered the portal. Guys, did he enter the portal or not? Come on, man. Y'all don't make me spread misinformation, man. Come on, y'all don't do me like this. Is Joseph Williams in the portal or not? Or do we got somebody trolling? Come on, man. Why y'all trolling me? I don't have my laptop with me. Okay. Yeah, the new regime is bringing adult. Well, no, it ain't no new regime. Coach Prime said he has the first and last say. He said he had a first hand last night. It ain't no new regime. You mean a new offensive coordinator bringing his people in, his players? They capping. They said 120% vitamin C. They capping. They capping, yo. Yeah, the new offensive coordinator bringing his players. That we knew that was gonna happen. They trolling, yeah, they trolling, man. Don't make me go check, because I can go check real quick. I sure can. But I don't know. Okay, if you say it on, I'm not saying you lying for the person that's saying he's in the portal. I'm not saying you lying. You said what? Yeah, they doing Smokey Robinson going to. I mean, I'm not surprised whoever hit the portal. It looked like it's just a whole roster turnaround. That's what it seemed like. I mean, who else y'all gonna tell me? Jordan Seaton next? Like, damn. If he do that, I'll just all the way hit. I'm like this. Oh, I'll just hit the floor, yo. I'll just hit the floor. I'll hit the floor. I will hit the floor. If y'all say Max, he just hit the portal. If he hit the portal, it's gonna go viral. You know why it's gonna go viral? Because of just Colorado. It'll go viral. Everybody that had went live that time, they all hit the portal except for him. They all, I remember I told you they all had went live after a game. They may have gotten chewed out, because I remember Coach said I said some stuff to them they may not have liked. They may have gotten chewed out. They all felt maybe some type of way. They all went live on Instagram. And they were like speaking in codes and looking at each other like, and Staub was on there too. They were all like this. I said, uh-oh, they ain't winning another game. Yeah. So Jordan ain't going nowhere. Because I heard he said to his cousin, hey, what's up? You want to play with me? Yo, you want to play together? So he's not going nowhere. Hold on, let me see what you're saying. I don't know where you are getting this mess from. Uh-oh, he said that's what he read. He said, I don't know what you getting this mess from. I don't know what y'all going at it. He added you too. He said, I don't know where you getting this mess from. Okay, I'm about to check. Cause y'all wilding now. Guys, stop trolling that guy. He did hit the portal. Joseph Williams just hit the portal about a few hours ago. He just hit the portal. Yes, he did. All I had to do was go check. But I'm just, because one person saying, no, he didn't hit the portal. Another person said, I don't want, the person that said he hit the portal, look, bro, I'm not saying you were lying. I just had to go. I just wanted to verify for myself. That's all. Because people, they get me on here sometime. Everybody know that. I'm a sitting duck on here, and they get me. They get me every time. Okay, so don't take it any kind of way. I'm a sitting duck on here. And everybody knows that they like to get me all the time. Okay? So, yeah, Joe hit the portal. They bring in so many. It's a complete roster turnaround, guys. You got to look at it like that. It's a complete roster turnaround, and they got to bring people in. They bring in 2 good receivers in. Okay, they bring in another one. So, I mean, it's a complete roster turnaround like we were talking about. Joseph Williams was not obvious. Joseph Williams could play. We all know this. Joseph Williams could play. He was the second most producer other than Omarion. It was him and Joseph Williams the last season. I thought it was going to be Sincere Brown, but it was Joseph Williams. Well, I wish Joseph Williams the best, but Joseph Williams ain't going to stay in the portal. He's not going to stay in that portal either because he made some good plays and he's proven that he can play. He's going to go somewhere and get a little money. All I can say is, this is what I want to say, guys. The pressure is on. Because if Coach Prime mess around and start that season off 0-3, y'all, they ain't going to let him hear the last of it. They're not going to let him hear the last of it. Coach Prime got to start the season off 3-0. Yes, he got to start that season. Where DJ H? You hear me, DJ H? He got to start that season off. Where's my prayer rag? Oh, my God. He got DJ H. He got to start that season off 3-0. He got to start. See, bro, I had to get my prayer rag out. Woo. He got to start that season off 3-0. If he don't start that season off 3-0, they gonna give it to him, DJ H. DJ H, I had to go get the prayer rag out. You know when the old school churches, when the preachers start preaching, he got the prayer rag, aka the sweat rag. Guys, I got the sweat rag. Guys, listen to me. Listen to me. Coach, listen to me, Coach. And y'all stop clipping stuff, please. Because I'm not talking bad. Am I being personal with the program? Why y'all keep doing this to me? Stop clipping me. I'm not saying nothing reckless. I just said y'all got to stop the nosebleed. That's all I'm saying. I know you're saying I'm good, but people always, because I'm a sitting duck, they always get me. They get me every single year. They say, Max, you crashing out. Will you please calm down and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And they saying, oh, you got too much love for the players and stuff like that. I know you're saying I'm good, but they get me on Twitter. They get me everywhere. Listen to me. This is for all I know. Coach, I'm riding with you, Coach. Coach, I'm riding with you. Guys, let me put these cheap glasses on. You know where I got these glasses from? These some special glasses. I know what you guys saying, Max, you ain't paid nothing but $5 for these glasses. I know. I got them from Venice Beach. You know the Venice Beach Pier? I mean, the Venice Beach Boardwalk in out there in Los Angeles. That's where I got them from. Had them ever since. So let me put them on real quick so I could do my little impromptu act here. Let me set it up. I hope this person don't hit my car. Please don't let him hit my car because he's backing up. Please don't let him hit my car because I just got it washed. There you go. Thank you. Coach, listen to me. I'm riding with you, Coach. Bucky, I'm riding with you. Coach, you got to start this season off 3-0. Coach, if you start this season off 0-3, they are going to sit up here and you ain't going to hear the last of it, Coach. So right now, I got the prayer rag. Coach got to start the season off 3-0. Because the season, did you know the season when he won the Heisman, they beat Texas Tech? Did y'all know that? They had a really good season. They beat Texas Tech. They beat a lot of teams. So we're going to have a season like that, Coach. Coach, you hear me? We're going to have a season, Coach, where you got to go 3-0. You hear me? You got to go 3-0, Coach. Okay? If you go 1-3, if you go 1-3, that's not good. Okay? If you go 2-4, that's not good. You got to go 4-0. Coach, you got to go 5-0. Coach, if you go 5-0, now people will say that portal thing is working. And I know what y'all saying. Well, Max, the Indiana coach, did the same thing. I know he did. I know he did. He brought his luggage with him too. I know he did. Because didn't he bring D'Angelo Pons with him? Yes, he did. I know. So I already know that. So don't even tell me. I know what you're saying, Max. Well, what Michigan gonna do next year? I don't know. But what I'm saying to you is this. He got to start that season off 3-0. Okay? Nothing else. 3-0. Okay? You heard me, Neely? Neely, I'm talking to you, Neely. Neely, stand on it right now. Stand on it, Neely. 3-0. Y'all got to start this season 3-0. That's it. And you got to go to a bowl game, and you got to win it. You got to win the bowl game too. If not, they're going to sit up there and just talk reckless. And I'm trying to defend you. I'm going to defend y'all the best I can. You got my word. I'm going to defend y'all the best I can. Yes, I am. Because everybody that's listening right now, they ready to get at me. They ready to get at me. I got the Colorado on today. This is the Colorado Rockies. I don't have a fitted. Do they got fitted hats for this? I need that. Y'all got to go 3-0. That's it. I don't care what y'all saying. I cannot read the chat right now because I got these damn shades on. Do y'all hear me? 3-0, guys. 3-0. They got to go 3-0. I don't want to hear they went 0-2. They starting off, I don't want to hear that. They got to go. I can see 1-1. They go 1-1. That's okay. 1-1 and then win again. That's cool. But 3-0, if they go 5-0, everything is nobody talking no more. Now all the naysayers will just be shut. Their mouth be shut. You know what I'm saying? Because the 0-60 guy out there, he is going to blow a gasket. You know how he is with his Colorado. I'm born and raised in Colorado. I'm this and that. And I'm born. I breathe. Calm down, Matt. Everything gonna be all right, guys. Joseph Williams hit the portal. He was a good receiver. Omarion hit the portal. He had Arizona State. Tafiq gone. We gonna be all right. Okay. We got Juju. We still got Jordan Seaton. They're staying there because they were at the game. They were at the ball game. They were at the basketball game. So they're good. I see you. I see you, Juju. I see you got a little nice arm piece. I see you, Juju. I see you, youngin. He was at the game, had a little arm piece with him. I see you. The boy got a little flavor. He got a little flavor to him. Mm-hmm. Got a little flavor to him, Juju. I see you. Yes, indeed. Unc see everything. Unc see everything, yo. I ain't no regular Unc. I ain't no regular Unc. Unc got problems over here. Unc see everything, and Unc don't know how to shut up. I say what's on my mind. I sure do. Shout out to Juju, man. Juju got a nice little arm piece, man. Shout out to Juju, man. Shout out to him. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Juju, man. Julian Lewis. I expect him to be the starter. Now, the thing is, we got a problem. Houston, we got a good problem, though. We got the kid coming in from Utah. His brother played with the New York Jets. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He in the NFL still. They look alike, too. They look alike. And his brother's pretty, you know, saying he made it to the NFL. So he got NFL in his bloodline. So we're going to see what happens. There's going to be some quarterback competition, which is good for the quarterback room. Because you don't need a situation to where if something happened to Juju or or whoever the starter is, then now the season is going down a spiral. We don't need that. Yeah, I'm sure JoJo hit the portal, bro. I just checked, man. JoJo hit the portal. Now, I know what people are going to say. Neely and them going to say, well, look at the receivers we got coming in. I know. You know what I'm saying? The pressure is on. They got to produce. All the players that's coming in, I don't want to hear the talk. I don't want to hear your interviews. I don't want to hear nothing. I want to go out there. I want to see some All-Americans. Y'all got to go out there and be All-Americans. But I like the kid that came in that's doing interviews. He was academic well, the offensive lineman that got coming in from Rutgers, he was a 3-time academic All-American. You need smart offensive linemen. Now, if what's his name can't come back to center, Coach Prime, listen to me. Somebody clip this for me right now. Get ready. Send this to Coach Prime. Okay, whoever's listening, I need Coach Prime to hear this. Will you please get Rock out of that portal? Please. And make him a center. You see, he's strong as a fucking ox. Will you please make him a center? He's an NFL center. Give him a chance, man. Get him out the portal and make him a center. C-E-N-T-E-R. Center. That kid is over 300 and plus pounds, and he's damn near one of the strongest on the team. He's been with you since Jackson State. He followed you there. He's been grinding. Don't have him in the portal, coach. Coach, get him out the portal, man. Get him out the portal, man. And make him a center. Because if the other center can't come back, let Rock be the center. He's your center. He's a center. He had some training with some of the NFL people. Rock is a center. Rock is a center. Rock, you need to talk. Rock, talk to coach, man. Like, coach, man, I'm your center, y'all. What you mean he's long? Where did he sign to if he long gone? He's in the portal. So where is he long gone to? He has another year of eligibility. Coach, he's a center. And I guarantee you, if Rock is the center, he's not going to let the quarterback get touched. I promise you this. He's not. He's smart. He's a center. He looked like a center. No, I know he might play he played guard, but I'm talking about he's a center. JoJo is in the portal, dog. What do you think I'm lying to you? Go to On3. He's in the portal. He just entered the portal about an hour ago. He's in the portal. Oh, the kid from Cal Poly. Yeah, I saw some news on that. I mean, they are going to get a center. I mean, if they don't get Rock, they'll get a center. Don't get me wrong. If what's his name can't come back, because they said our center is trying to get another year or something like that, a waiver. If not, he gonna have to just get ready for the NFL, I guess. Maybe he can try to work it out that way. Shout out to Chidozie, by the way. Chidozie just signed off. Shout out to him. At least he playing ball again. He can work his way in there. If he can dominate in Canada. He gonna play bully ball up there and dominate. Oh, Yo-Yo's still there. So if Yo-Yo hit the portal, I'm signing off. I'm done. Yeah, Yo-Yo could play center too. I forgot. Yo-Yo is still there. Yo-Yo is fast. Yo-Yo had some good plays last year, and he worked hard. He cares. And coach like Yo-Yo anyway. He's like, family damn near. Shador and them took care of him. That's their guy. Yo-Yo a big dude, though. Yo-Yo don't play around, yo. That's what you need. Yo-Yo a big dude, yo. He not playing no games. Shout out to Yo-Yo, man. Yeah, you may be right. Rock, I forget what he played at Jackson State. I can't remember. He got a year left for eligibility. I read it. He only played not even 4 games last season. He redshirted. I think he got injured or something. But yeah, he was there. He's still there. I mean, he's in the portal now. I'm saying, hey, Rock, if you ever listen, I'm saying this. I'm putting this on you, a center. You're smart. So you might want to think about that. I think you might want to think about being a center. And just go kick ass. For your last season, just the man in front of you, just sit up there and put hands on him. That's it. Yeah, JoJo's in the portal. You said Rock. I thought Rock. No, he got another year eligibility. He's in the portal. Rock is in the portal, man. He's in the portal. I'm saying he's a center. That's what I'm trying to tell Coach, man. But that's how it is, man. College, man, it's unforgiving. They want people like you got to do this and that. If you ain't doing it, they go on to the next man. It's just business now. That's how it is. It's like NFL. JoJo was the second producer last year with the wide receivers. But I guess they're going into a totally different direction. And but all I can say is they got a whole new squad coming. Y'all got to go 3-0. I'm hearing the hype already. I'm hearing it. I'm hearing the hype. And the hype is necessary. I mean, they did get the kid from Texas. We know he could play. So I already know he could play. And I know the other linebacker they got, he called ESPN, I know he could play too. So they already handled the linebackers. And they might want to get a few more just to build the room up. You know? But they got the linebacker situation straight. I'm not worried about that. Now, what's up with the defensive line? They still working on that. And they should be straight after that. This is a big man game, especially in the Power 4. It's a big man conference. It's where the big man rule at. The only difference between that and like lower levels is the linemen are faster and bigger. That's the only difference. Football is football. That's what I'm saying. 2 to 3 more linebackers to work out that room. Just in case somebody get hurt. You're right. Just in case we have injuries. So you got to work out that room. But it has to be a very competitive room. They're going to get that. I'm not worried about that, okay? I know they're going to go get players. Just like what they say, 9,000 people in the portal. They're going to find people. I mean, I know this. They got the guy from Texas. He's 1 year away from the NFL, I think. He looks like an NFL player. But we need the beef on that trenches. We need the beef, guys. They compete with these big schools. We need the beef. And believe it or not, when Travis and them was there the year 2, when he won the Heisman Trophy, they had so many NFL players on that team. That's why they did so good. They had a lot of NFL players on the team, man. That team was something, a legend. And all NFL. They had a lot of NFL players. Because they wanted it, you know what I'm saying? They had the desire, you know what I'm saying? Led by Shedeur. All he had to do was just throw it to Travis, throw that bit up to Travis, man. He just went and got it. You know what I'm saying? Will Shepard. Come on, man. All in the NFL now. Jimmy Horn. LaJohntay Wester. Come on, man. They had Hill Green, Levante Bentley. Those are the linebackers. Chidozie, man in the front. Man, they had it, man. They even had the dude that transferred to Tennessee on the team. He was on the other side of Travis. You know how good that team was? All NFL. And he's about to go to the NFL. Crazy, bro. They had a good team. They had a real good team. They had Shiloh Sanders as the safety. They had a really good team. Cameron Silman Craig. They had a real good team, dog. They had a real good team. If they had to stay together one more year, they may have took down the Big 12. They may have. Especially if Shedeur had that offensive line last year. Jeez, man. So I'm not worried about Coach going to get players. I'm not worried about that. But I know the pressure is on for him to win. The pressure is on, man. Because you know how the writers are. They're gonna sit up there and talk ish. They're gonna sit up there and talk crap, man. Well, maybe Coach might have to think about his strategy. You know how they do. And then they're gonna say, you know what they're gonna be calling for? Maybe he should step down. Maybe he should step down. Why? So you won't pay him? No, he ain't stepping down. Nope. Nope. I wouldn't. Y'all gonna have to escort me out of there because y'all gonna pay a brother too. Where is my water, man? Can't keep drinking. It's too tart. Got some water over here somewhere. Oh boy. All right. I gotta get my water. You said, hold on, let me see your comment. You said Prime can get players, LOL. They must forgot. You mean they must have forgot? In my Roy Jones voice. Y'all must have forgot. Yeah, he can go find some players now. I'm not tripping, but they gonna have to win though. See, he brought the luggage in the first year. They won 3. He can't do that this year. He can't sit up there and bring some luggage in and win 3 games. That's not happening. 4 games. They got to be sitting up there in a bowl eligible and win the bowl game, or they gonna talk crap. They're gonna talk crap. Maybe he needs to stop with this roster overhaul. You know, they're gonna talk crap. Everybody's doing it now. You know what I'm saying? Indiana did it. He low-key, Indiana low-key did it. Because I went back, somebody said, yo, Max, that coach did that. I started looking at his transfer portal activity. Yeah, he brought a lot of people in. He sure did. So let's see what happens. Yo, shout out to Miami, though, man. Shout out to Miami. Miami might mess around and win it all, yo. I'm watching you, Michael Irvin. I'm watching you. Got to calm down, Mike. Calm down. Boy, Mike, boy, man, he is hype, man. Shout out to Michael Irvin. Yeah, but we ain't getting slaughtered this year. That's not what we saying now. This is a new season. I'm not trying to say that they're going to be losing by 40 at halftime. That ain't happening no more. Coach said that he signs off on the first to the last. He said he got to say so the first. He said he got the first and last say so. That ain't happening this year. I'm telling you that. He already got the linebackers, so we're going to be able to stop the run. Now we just got to beef up the line. You got to beef it up. And beef up the, you know, it's all about the trench play. You got to beef it up. And then we can go do something. He going to have the receivers. That's a given. And that's pretty much it. Damn, it's a lot of traffic out here. Man, I got to be in this traffic. Oh. Definitely not going to New York. All right, that's out. I am not going to New York right now. I'm not doing it. Every time I go there, I wind up going to get pizza and all that. I can't be eating pizza, man. Can't do it no more. No fast food, man. Yeah, he got to win, dog. He got to win. Coach know it. They're going to be talking about, well, maybe he needs to step down. No, he don't need to step down. As long as coach is there, they're relevant, regardless. That's how I say it, because then we talking about them. I got something to talk about. I'm not talking about no other team. Some people say, Max, how come you don't cover other teams? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. But y'all ain't trying to hear that. Y'all not trying to hear about no other team, man. Y'all trying to hear about what we getting in this portal right here. Okay, that's what y'all want to hear. What we getting in this portal, Max? Okay, we ain't talking about Alabama. We talking about this right here. What we getting? So we got the kid from Texas. Okay, he can play. So they shut me up on that. They shut me all the way up. I said, okay, Coach Wilding now, he wigging out. Coach wigging out now. He got him. And he got, did they get the kid from Ohio State? Did they get the kid from Ohio State? Let me think. There's another, let me see. And then Seton cousin, he might come. Now, we got to win more than that. Mm-mm. We got to win. They got to start the season off 5-0. I give them 4-0 because I live in, But coach ain't trying to start. He's trying to start the season off 5-0. You know what I'm saying? From the gate, 5-0. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he 5-0, once he get to 6-0, now we're thinking about rankings. Now he's back in the rankings. Especially if he knocks some teams off. Remember, they had got ranked that year. Now we're in the top 20. Then move your way up. And if they win all the games in the Big 12, now we're thinking Big 12 now. If they could win the Big 12, they off in the playoffs. Yeah, Seton cousin. Isn't he from Ohio State? I can't remember right now. Yeah, I think so. Regardless of the fact, he said, yo, you want to play together? What's up? You in the portal? He gonna have to, things gotta be, they gotta win, bro, dog. They gotta win. Not for me, though. They don't have to win for me, because I'm rocking with them regardless. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna defend them regardless. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that. I'm doing it regardless. Y'all know this already. I'm doing it regardless. Even though I'm a little shaky, though, I'm like, damn, Prime, y'all losing a lot of players, Prime. And you know what he said when he was interviewing with Neely? He said, how do they know? They not here every day. How can they know? They don't know what's going on. They don't know what's, and I have to do like this. You're right. I don't know what's going on. So I had to shut up. I shut up. Shut me up. I don't know what's going on. Maybe the kids were head cases, man. Maybe they had an attitude problem. I don't know. He said, yeah, we don't want to destroy a kid. You know what I'm saying? Then he just said there was a situation where a cornerback, he went to him to coach him on something. And he said, no, I got this, coach. I don't need your coaching or something. I'm like, oh, okay. And he said, I respect you, Neely, for defending people. You know what I'm saying? You defended a lot of people. Okay, now they just pretty much, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So I'll just leave it alone. I left it alone, man. You know what I'm saying? But he's healthy this year. That's what it's about. He's healthy this year. He healthy this year and he back at it. You know what I'm saying? That's the most important. And he healthy this year, he back at it. And he also, remember, he also had to have a surgery real quick. Remember he had that surgery, he came back to practice? So he dealt with a lot last season. But right now, he looked good, man. He looked good, and he'll be okay. Because I'm going to tell you something. He the one making all this happen. Because if he ain't there, man, we ain't got nothing to talk about. I don't care. I don't care what you say. We ain't got nothing to talk about if he ain't there. So he make this thing work. He make this thing work. So when he said that, I had to shut up. I had to shut up. I have to submit to you. I'll shut up, man. Let me stop talking. They shut me all the way the hell up. They said, how is he going to talk? He said, how are people going to talk? I'm not saying they talking about me, but I was saying, like, guys, y'all losing a lot of players. What's going on? He had to say it real quick. You're not there. You don't know what's happening behind closed doors. So guess what I did? I'm like this. I shut up. I shut all the way up, bro. They shut me up. That's all good. And what do you want me to say? I shut up, man. All right, cool. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it, yo. Y'all got it. And Neely said, yeah, they talking, coach, and they don't know what they not here every day. They don't know what's going on. Some of these people might have attitude problems or something. He didn't say that, but in so many words. So I shut up at that point because guess what? I'm not there. I'm not there. And just because I like a player, I don't know the circumstances. So I submit to that. Yep. I just shut all the way up. Craziness. They shut me up, man. They shut me up. But regardless of what happened, I'm rocking with him, yo. That's just what it is, man. I'm rocking with him. That's it. So we going down together. So we going up, down, whatever. I'm defending it. That's just what it is. So if people start, yip yapping, I'm gonna get to it. Just like I got to it with Shedeur. Them people gonna sit up there and act like he a damn, 5th round pick. Talking about he can't read 3-4 defense. Yes, he can. But if he's sitting up there worried about getting sacked, what is he gonna do if he's sitting up there worried about getting sacked all day? So yeah, he a tough guy. For him to take all them damn hits. So I'm rocking. I'm rolling this season. I'm rolling, guys. I'm rolling. I was a little shaky at first. And then when I saw how he acquired it, I started to shut up when he got the kid from the wide receiver from Miami of Ohio. Because I was looking at his stats before anything. I didn't realize that he had an interview with Colorado. I didn't even know Colorado was on his list. I was looking, I said, yo, this is a good receiver right here. I said, and then I saw that he signed. I said, okay. I said, I got to shut up now. Now I got to shut up because, you know what I'm saying? I said, damn, when y'all going to get somebody with some production? I don't want nobody ain't even played. Then they got him, yo, because he got some LeJontay Wester stats. He's a type of player that's going to start right away and make big plays. And then they went ahead and got the other receiver. I said, uh-oh. Then I said, okay, let me just, I'm still talking, I don't know what y'all doing. Then they got the kid from Texas. And then they got the ESPN dude. I shut up. At that point, I said, okay, I see what he's doing. He's hand-picking these players. That's what he's doing. He's hand-picking them. And the reason why I had to shut up, because he's proven to do it. He did it at Jackson State. He had a complete roster overhaul at Jackson State. He handpicked them. So he always had good receivers. That's just a given. So, and that's just pretty much it. Ain't nothing else I could say. They shut me up, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I felt some type of, I'm like, fuck, yo. I'm like this, guys. I'm like, yo, I shut up, man. Damn, they got me. They got me. I ain't gonna lie to you. They got me, yo. I'm like, all right, yo. I'm good now. So now we could talk about anything with us, whatever. I think that quarterback that they picked up from Utah is a good acquisition. You need competitiveness in that quarterback room for Juju. You need to have some competition. That's a good pickup. So then I'm like, okay, that's a good pickup too. I'm like, all right, cool. He not finished yet. Because now, you know what I'm kind of low-key talking about? What's up with them trenches, though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Are y'all going to fully beef it up? What's going on? Watch he do that. He said, Max up here talking shit. Up here talking smack. Like we don't know what we doing. You know what I'm saying? He said, yo, he ain't here every day. He don't know what he talking about. He ain't say that, but I never get personal, though. So y'all got to give me that. I don't get personal. You know what I'm saying? I don't get personal. I keep it football. I don't get personal. That's not in my makeup anyway. I like talk a little shit, swallow spit. That's about it. That's all I'm doing, talking shit, swallowing spit. I can't coach, so I don't know nothing about coaching. So let me just shut up, man. Neely, he was really popping it, wasn't he? Neely was popping it. He said, yeah, coach, these people not here every day, man. What they talking about? You know what I'm saying? They popping it. But I do like the acquisitions they picked up in the portal. I must say, I do. I like it. I like what's happening. Because you can rebuild a team overnight if you get the right players. If you get the right players, you rolling. And they got the linebackers. And they brought in a running back from Sac State. That running back from Sac State, and Michael Welch is still there. Remember that. Michael Welch is still there. Michael Welch was on that Heisman Trophy year. Y'all know that, right? Michael Welch was there with Travis. So Michael Welch is there. They brought in the running back from Sac State. You guys like the offensive coordinator because everybody said the offensive play calling was the problem. So now they got the new offensive coordinator in. So you should see some more innovative plays on the offense. You should see that. The defense, I'm not worried about the defensive coordinator. I don't know why people hate on the defensive coordinator. I like Livingston. I like Livingston. He just, nobody wasn't saying nothing when he had Travis there. And Shiloh and them and Hill Green, y'all didn't say nothing. He just needed personnel. I gotta move this up. Let me read these comments, see what y'all talking about. Yeah, no, yes, I'm sorry. They have two from Sac State, yes. And they got Michael Welch. Yeah, they're gonna get the beef on the defensive line. Just the portal is still fresh, so they're gonna get that. I'm pretty sure that was his top priority. He got the linebacker room straight. He gonna get a few more linebackers to add to the room, and he's also, coach said he going for some more tight ends. Yeah, he going for some more tight ends. So for the personnel, so they're working on different things. So he got it going. But yeah, the defensive line is gonna be all the way beefed up for sure. And he also gonna get some players, them big money players. He gonna sprinkle those in too. Yeah, Track Hawk, he was hurt. You talking about DeKalen Taylor? He was hurt, but he's there. Micah Welch is there. So the running back room is going to be fine. And Boo Carter, I heard y'all keep saying about Boo Carter. Does Boo Carter have a visit? I don't know. Yeah, Livingston need the personnel because we didn't say nothing about Livingston when Shiloh and them was there. Nothing. In Chidozie. Nothing. He needs personnel. Yeah, you're right about Track Hawk. I didn't realize he was still, Track Hawk. So yeah, you got some players. I'm not worried about the receiver room, like I said. So it's good now. Who y'all got starting at quarterback? Who do y'all think? He's going to be Juju? He going to win it or what? What y'all think? Because he ready to compete, he said. He said he don't care about competing. He love it. He made that post. He said it don't matter what you did in high school. You got to come here and earn your keep. You got to compete. So I like his attitude. You know who I like, yo? I hope he have a good season. Ben Fenisef, yo. Because the guy said when he came in for the meet Coach Prime, Ben Fenisef took all the defensive guys into the room. And he want to know where their head at. He want to know if they dogs or not. I like Ben Fenisef. I like him. I hope he have a really good season. You said ain't no quarterback controversy. Come on. You saying stop it, Max. Yeah, man, I like Ben, man. I like Ben Fenisef, man. I hope he have a good season, man. I hope he late, you know what I'm saying? Like that, had the spirit of Shiloh Sanders in him. Had the spirit of Shiloh, man. I like Ben. I just like him. I like Ben. At least I know he a dog. He is. He is a dog. You can't deny that. You remember he had that forced fumble when he chased that guy down and knocked it and fumbled and got the fumble? Come on, man. And we still got, what's his name? Stoutmire still there. He was hurt. But Stoutmire's still there. Math is still there. You got Caleb. He's still there. Shout out to him. Hopefully he gets some touches at wide receiver, man. Stop playing. You said Ben can't be a leader when he don't have the production to match it. He took him in the locker room. He said he took him in the room and said, like, yo, where y'all at? Ben is headache gang. He is. He had a backup quarterback coming to compete for the starting spot. Yeah, he coming to compete, man. His brother's in the NFL. He played with the Jets for a while. But you got to have a quarterback to beef that room up, though. You don't want something to happen to Juju, then everybody scratching their head like, I hope we win. You don't want it to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody scratching their head at this point like, uh-oh. But Juju got some wheels on him. He fast, too. He got some wheels on him, so they'll be straight. See, this is the year that Juju's supposed to get there anyway, because he came out a year early. He got there a year early, so this is really supposed to be his freshman year. So he got 4 years because he redshirted last year. So he's straight. He got a year under his belt. You know what I'm saying? He got some playing time under his belt. He got in the weight room for a year. And then he going to be in the weight room for the summer. He going to get bigger, for sure. So I like the possibilities with Juju, you know. So what else? But yeah, for those that don't know, Joe Williams hit the portal. He went ahead and hit the portal. The big news was Staub got an interview with Ohio State, man. Like, what? Stop playing with me, man. Ohio State? I thought it was my Miami of Ohio. I said, no, it's a typo. Because somebody hit me up on Instagram. I said, no, it's Miami of Ohio. They said, no, Max, it's Ohio State. Go look. Go on Twitter. I went on Twitter. I went to DNVR. They reported. I said, oh. But he got other places he going to. Kentucky and other places as well. Yeah, JoJo in the portal. JoJo hit the portal about a couple hours ago. You said, oh, there go Jess. Jess, I was waiting for you. Yo, Jess, I was waiting for you, man. Yo, last night, Jess, you missed it. I was live last night or the night before. Somebody mentioned your boy. I said, don't do that because Jess about to come in here. They mentioned him. Yeah, dude, he got an interview with Ohio State. You know what I mean? A visit. I say interview. I got to be different. He got an interview with Ohio State. Guys, Ohio State. Okay? Stop playing with me, man. And the other is Cincinnati. Yeah, Cincinnati, Kentucky, Ohio State, and some other team. Come on, man. That's Martin Luther. Stop. He said, it's my time. Don't act like he ain't do all that. Don't act like he didn't spend 2 years with number 12. Don't act like he didn't do that. You said, I bet they've been talking negative. But no, they weren't. They said something nice about it. I said, yo, is that Jess talking? They said something about, I forget what they said. I said, I thought that was you, Jess, at one point. You said Staub will compete with saying in my, yo, Ohio State, dog. What the, yo, I'm not hating on him. You know what I'm saying? I hope he finds somewhere and go. I want him to get a bag too while you at it. Get a bag. But let me tell you something. It's all about relationships. You know Coach Prime putting a good word in for him. You know what I'm saying? He putting a good word in. He said, yeah, he a dog, man. He gonna compete. Because remember Coach said, he said there was somebody that entered the portal and they didn't do it the right way. And he said, we need to hit him up so we can find him someplace to go. Because we don't want him stuck in that portal. Look at Jess, Miss Peggy going to Alabama. You said Miss Peggy. I mean, she ain't in the portal, man. Come on, man. She a rider. She been riding since the 1950s. Stop playing with me, man. She been riding, her and her sister, since the 1950s. She ain't going to no portal. Okay? She was there ever since Lynn Swan was popping. Come on, man. She's been there since Ray Nitschke was popping. Okay? She is not hitting no portal. She's a rider. Dude, you keep JoJo Williams is in the portal. Joseph Williams. Maybe we got the wrong JoJo. It's Joseph Williams. He's in the portal. Matter of fact, just for you, I'll check it. Yeah, I already checked. He's in the portal. I don't have to check again. Go to On 3. Yeah, you know Coach Prime gonna put a good word in for his boy Staub. So Staub is not staying in that portal. Coach not gonna let him stay in there. He's not gonna let him stay in there. They gonna find a spot for him. Coach want him to go get a bag. Damn, you said she used to babysit Deacon Jones. Damn. Damn, she ain't that. Damn. That's old right there. Shout out to Miss Peggy, man. That's a blessing. Man, Miss Peggy want to go to a bowl game, yo. The hell with all this. She want to go to another bowl game and want to win it. She want to win a bowl game. That's it. Ain't no portal talk. She want to go to a bowl game. Stop playing now. Yeah, she is not going in no portal. She wants to win, though. Like, come on, man. Come on, Prime. You know how she say Prime. Come on, Prime. Get us to a portal and get us to, not a portal, get us to a bowl game and win. Shout out to Miss Peggy, man. Yeah, she not, you know. Hopefully the NIL check go up for her too. She got to have an NIL deal. Straight up. She got to have an NIL deal, man. Where's her valuation at? No, yeah, she want to go to, yeah, she do want to go to the playoffs. We got to be realistic here. We got to see the more acquisitions he get. I'm saying he get into a bowl game now, just off that. So no, she get more than 13 cents. I'm just messing around. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I will talk to y'all later. I'll be back. But yeah, go check Joseph Williams in the portal, man. I know that might be a surprise, but think about it. Is it really a surprise now? Because, I mean, the portal's still open. People still getting in, man. So, you said we are witnessing, hold on, let me see. We are witnessing the Last Supper. He said it too. Remember that? He said this is the Last Supper. So I guess everybody hitting the portal then. Damn. Everybody. You remember that one game when they got blown out? I remember Bucky said people in there, they not even distraught about it. People chilling and shit. Like, people happy. Yeah, On 3. Remember he said that? He said, we got to change this. We got to change this. It's all about the mentality. He said, we got to change that. And then Coach said, it's the Last Supper. And you know, these kids, they get them checks up front. They already got their money. I keep hearing it like that lineman got paid all that money. Shit, I ain't mad at him. He got the money. Dang. I don't know. You got to pay some people, though. You never know. You got to take a gamble sometime. You win some, you lose some. That's just how it is. It's a roster purge. It's the Last Supper. Yeah, the wide receiver room is good. Yeah, Joe Williams had some good production there. You know, him and Omarion. He came in number 2 in production. But hey, like I said, Colorado is a good platform because guess what? Those guys are not staying in the portal. You know, so they were on a platform where all the other schools saw them. That's why they're getting out the portal so fast, because schools saw, they were checking for Colorado to see what's going on. He said, y'all eating for free, not no more. Because he said, remember that game where they got belt the ass put to them the first game? They were down by 40 at halftime. He said people in the locker room chilling. They not happy they lost. They not happy. They're not sad they lost. He said the only person was crying. But remember Bucky said that Juju was crying. And he said he really respect that. He said he was crying. He said he apologized. Yeah, everybody else chilling. Shit, they got their money. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, they were breaking bread up there, yo. I be seeing their whips. One of them, somebody got a G-Wagon. They breaking bread up there, yo. They breaking bread. A G-Wagon. Come on, man. I don't count people pockets, but they eating up there. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted now. They eating. You said Neely and Sharp. Shannon Sharp? He on with Shannon Sharp? Yo, I'm gonna come up there to one of the games. I'm gonna get a media pass. And I'm gonna ask Coach a question. Watch. I'm like, hey Coach, this is Max from Buffs Nations Daily. How you doing, sir? Oh man, all right. What's up, brother? Hey Coach, man. Yeah, man, I ain't hard to find, man. I ain't hard to find, Coach. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hard to find. Let me come up here and vlog with y'all, man. I'm not hard to find, man. Let me get in that portal, man. Y'all breaking bread up here, man. You know, just to add some laughter. That's all. You said, not gonna lie, Joseph Williams was benched the whole game because him and Omarion Miller was late. So yeah, man. I ain't hard to find, man. I'm in the portal. I'm in the portal, man. Yo, Chad Johnson had me cracking up. He was like, he called Raleigh Raleigh. That's hilarious. I think he was being funny though. Chad he know about Raleigh. It's pronounced Raleigh. I think he was being funny. Chad has always been that way. Oh, you talking about Sapp, Coach Sapp? Okay. Let me go check in and see what they talking about. I'll catch you guys later. I'll catch you guys a little bit later. I'll be right back. But I appreciate the conversation. Y'all enjoy y'all day.